I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
It's 420 somewhere! Yeah. Yo, we back at it.
Back at it again, and I'm already on my phone.
You fucking phone addict.
Well, I gotta look something up really quick because we're drinking this coffee and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
and
you're talking about this Das Cocaine?
Yeah, Das Coca.
Coke. This, dude, literally, that's just what this is.
It's kind of what it feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah, dude, literally what it feels like. To remind you of where you're at, it is 420 somewhere.
Somewhere.
With your host, Teano, and then this guy. Who's this guy?
I think my name's Nick, but from time to time I forget. So.
All right, dude, I literally am in here. I look over. I don't even know who this guy is. And then he tells me his name's Nick, and we just do this.
Yeah. I'm pretty high too already. I don't know why I smoke so much before we do this. It doesn't make any sense.
You pre-smoke. Dude, I sometimes do that too, bro. I might smoke one right before I come, bro, and then like I'll just be here and then I'll be like, oh shit, dude, we're gonna get hella stoned, and I'm stoned already.
Yeah. This is a problem. Then I gotta go to work.
Dude, yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
I'm tired.
And then you be going to work all low eye, like, all right, let's do this shit.
I gotta go talk to people.
I gotta get this Das Cocaine, because bro, I tell you, I came in here today and I'm like, all right, let's do this, guys. I'm like super fucking tired. I'm like, Nick, bro, I need something to drink. My throat is drier than the Sahara Desert.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, man.
And what'd your boy grab for you?
That Das Cocaine, bro.
That Dasbog.
Yeah, that Dasbog.
Dasbog coffee.
Dasbog?
It's the Brazil Santos blend.
Dude, this shit this shit gets you going, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking literally, I'm like ready for the pot. I'm holding this shit, shaking the damn cup. Like, all right, let's do this, y'all. Let's get going.
It's got me twitchy too. You just spilled that on yourself.
Again, bro. I've been just spilling this coffee all over myself all morning.
Fucking nice, dude.
Guys, cup of Joe.
Nice, real nice. I'm gonna have to clean that later.
Dude, I'm sorry. You got a fucking coffee all over this. Coffee stains all this bitch.
Like I clean. Dude, this place is a fucking disaster right now.
Bro.
I've been so busy the last 2 weeks.
Dude, it's like you don't want to spend your off. That's the thing. Like everybody nowadays, like I've been talking with the customers, and it's like, yeah, I've been spending my off day cleaning my house and doing all this shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, I feel you, bro. That adulting.
God, dude. It makes me mad. I'm like, why can't I just pay somebody to do this?
Yeah, bro. It's like you do your 9 to 5, your 5 days a week for most people that work regularly. And then you get your 2 days off. And you're like, you do your adulting. And then you think your 2 days off, you're going to get to be a kid, lay in your bed and fucking eat some ice cream or Cheerios all over your chest.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you literally got to go adult, like fucking do laundry and go grocery shopping and all that other shit. And then you maybe get a couple hours to just chill and relax.
I should have adulted yesterday.
Dude, and that's the thing, bro. It's like when you know that you should, and then you just don't, and you're just like, what? I'm just going to lay in my bed in my underwear and smoke weed and not give a fuck.
Oh, I was naked all day.
Oh, bro, that's the best, bro. Balls out, dude.
It was perfect temperature in here. I didn't have to turn the heater on or anything.
Fucking little breeze between the knees, dude.
Ah, it was perfect. Wind blowing between my legs, junk just flip-flapping around.
Flapping in the wind.
I'm smoking a fat fucking joint. Just
Oh, man, dude. It's like when I was a kid, bro, and I was watching Ed, and Eddie. There was that one episode. He was like, he had like got pants or something, and he was like, you got to feel the breeze between your knees. And he's just all relaxed, letting it hang. I'm like, bro, like, man, that looks relaxing. And as an adult now, I understand like where that came from, bro. Like, yeah, that's relaxing as fuck, bro. Just be out walking around your house, just like strutting your stuff.
There really is nothing better than standing on a porch on a mountaintop, and I've only done this like once or twice in my life, with a hot cup of coffee in your hand first thing in the morning, stark naked.
Dude,
just
that's
looking out at the fucking vast wilderness. It's
like boss status. Did you feel like you own this mountain? I'm the king of the hill. Like you feel like you're the king of the mountain, bro.
You just feel primal. I feel like an animal. Look at my dick.
I feel like they made a video game. I'm the last boss. You must fight the naked man on the mountain.
He's the bigger, like, the harder he gets too, the bigger his bush gets. He gets all pissed off and he just like, god, his bush grows. You're like, oh no, he's leveling up.
Oh, get ready for Naked Mountain Man on PlayStation 5 coming this next season.
Fucking right.
But speaking of that, yo, I told Nick, like, so we're gonna start this whole podcast with our stories. We always do. It seems that I feel like in the past 4 days, from this Tuesday to the last Thursday, I have not seen my cohorts that I do the podcast with in decades.
It felt like a really long time this week for some reason.
I know you guys felt it too. I was missing y'all. It was like that soul bond or connection we have from our podcast.
Yeah,
like,
let's not get too sexual here. But...
Yeah, we don't have orgies after the podcast, so wink, wink.
That you need to know about.
Yeah.
And, no.
It's like, dude, I'm looking out a window on a rainy day, like just singing a sad song, like, oh, where's Nick and Angelica? Oh, I need to do a podcast and smoke some weed.
Dude, I missed you so much. I drove all the way to fucking Westminster.
Yes, yo, like literally. And the funniest thing is, I'm sitting here, we're slammed as fuck. This was yesterday. It's my Friday. I'm going through like 1,000, seeing 1,000 people, going through 1,000 IDs. I look at that, pick up the ID, I look at the name. I'm like, Nick, I look at the picture. I'm like, okay, this is definitely might be my homie or a very good stunt double. Because, man, there's not very many Nick Talbots I know that look just like my podcast homie.
There's actually another one in Denver, oddly enough. But
believe it or not, I've seen some people that look really similar to you, Nick.
Oh, but I mean, there's another Nick Talbot in Denver.
There is?
Yeah, he does comedy, too.
See, and that's the thing. It would throw me off, bro.
It's fucking crazy.
Bro, I bust open this door, see my homie. It was the best moment of my life. But I told him, we're gonna get there. I told him I had a surprise for him. So I fucking brought a Bubba joint, bro.
Oh,
dude, do you remember way back when I brought the Bubba blunt, bro, on the podcast? And we had, it's like a little blunt with a wood tip, dude.
Bubble joints.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yes.
Dude,
so what's in that hash, right?
Bubba hash, bro.
Yeah.
There's a difference, bro. There's regular hash and there's Bubba hash.
Bubble hash.
Yep.
Right.
And yeah, I think it's Bubba or Bubble. Honestly, I think it's Bubba. Bubba
it's
hash.
A bubble joint. So
yeah, that's weird. Why they name it Bubble?
I'm led to believe that it's bubble hash.
Yeah, they're probably. Yeah, it's honestly probably. I don't know.
Either
dude.
way,
yeah,
it's a good mixture of some tight shit. And I'm so fucking excited for that.
Dude, yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Dude, yeah, bro. I had it in my little gift baggie that they be doing us, bro. Because, you know, they want us to try the products.
Yeah.
I fucking busted open, dude. I'm thinking this whole time it's a Bubba joint because I looked in that bag. I've got plenty of weed. I'm like, okay, more weed. Let me just stash that away. I literally opened up this morning and I'm like, all right, let me grab that Bubba blunt. And I'm like, oh, fuck, it's a joint, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like, oh, what? They're making joints now? Like, the fuck?
Fucking right. Actually, I've had one before.
Dude,
I've had a bubble joint before.
No
I recognized that case as soon as you pulled it out.
Yeah, bro. And, dude, they burn so fucking slow, dude.
Yeah, because they've got the shit stuck in there. Kind of moistens it up a little.
Yeah. Moist.
Gross. I hate that word.
Dude.
You know, it actually depends on the day. Sometimes I don't mind it so much. It's kind of like cunt. Those two words are... Some days I don't like that word so much. Other days, I throw it around like hotcakes.
That's so funny how, like, not even to get on a tangent, how we all created these words, and it's just like some words like really rub people really weird, and it's like just words we created out of nowhere. It's like, man, I'm gonna name that a cunt.
Yeah.
Just looked at it and literally said, you know what? We're gonna name that.
And like, it's okay to say ass, but it's not okay to say asshole. I don't get it,
As
dude.
if they're two different. See, they're two different things, though, Nick. The ass is the cheeks included, and then the inside is the asshole.
Yeah, but the ass is all of it. Is everything.
You're right. It is because it includes the asshole.
Yeah, the asshole is just defining it.
God, dude, so intricate how we made all this.
It really is. Like,
it's like how T makes up words on the spot. You know how I make up random words on our podcast. That's how it came to be.
Dude, I was watching South Park the other night on like cable.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if I can say this on the podcast. They said it on TV. So when Cartman fights Wendy, and he gets the shit kicked out of him and he starts crying, he's like, now everybody's gonna know I'm a fag. I think you know where the rest of that word goes.
No, literally.
But he says it on like they don't bleep it.
No, dude, not at all. And
I
it's
was
like drawn
so
out.
confused.
Well, dude, you
I
gotta remember that.
rewound it. I rewound it and went back and I watched it again because I didn't believe. And
Well,
sure enough,
You got to think, Nick. That episode I remember because it was like on season like 6 or it was a little bit back. Like,
Yeah.
dude, it was during
it
a
was
time
quite a
where
while
like
ago.
a lot of these words are kind of acceptable. It's like honestly, like
Yeah, but now, don't you think they would go back now and
No.
bleep it out?
no, because we still have a lot of that shit, dude. Like
But I thought you can't say that on TV.
I could go back and
I
watch.
thought you couldn't say that at all. I didn't.
It's weird.
I didn't even just really say it, even though.
It's weird how they
It's
do
kinda-
that. It's like we've come into this, and it's like a new thing. It's like we're coming in this era of PC. We're trying to all be politically correct and say things that shouldn't probably be said,
Yeah.
and not joke about things that probably shouldn't be joked about. But it's like, do we do like other countries and just go back and erase all that history or erase all that stuff that would reference to that, or do we
Right.
just start it from that point of where okay, we're drawing a line in the sand. We're not doing that anymore. So from here on out, we don't say this or do this, but
Yeah, and I
all
should.
that stuff will be there.
Should I not tell you to finger blast your own asshole till it makes a foamy fucking mess? Like,
Well,
should I
mean, that-
not say that?
I mean, you could say that. I mean,
Gross.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, dude, that fucking. Why do those joints smell like farts when you light them up at first? It's so bizarre.
That's what you want, bro. You want, and I'll tell people, I'll be like, I'll go to smell a jar, bro. And I'll explain it to somebody. I'll be like, yeah, it smells like a baby pooped in a diaper.
Oh my god.
And they're all like, dude, what? Like, and I'm like, in a good way.
There's no good way. Smells like baby poop.
The only time you ever want anything to smell like a baby poop in a good way is with your weed. If it smells like a baby fart, maybe some like I don't know, like a gasoline mess. Some gas. Why somebody's like, yo, I want some gassy.
Dude.
Dude, yeah.
Today is gonna be a problem.
Dude. That joint, why?
Because this is gonna put me on my ass.
I was waiting for you to say it. I'm like, I know he's gonna say it, dude.
This thing's fucking on point, man.
dude. Yeah, it is. And the thing is like from the blunt to the joint. I'm all like, okay, blunts don't run, joints can run, and like I've had that problem with a lot of pre-rolls and other joints I've had, and like, dude, that one is just perfectly burning, bro. And
Blunts can run too. I don't.
That's true.
I don't roll them the best. That's probably why.
see, that's why, dude.
Yeah.
See, it depends on if you're a rookie or
You
not.
give me a black and mild, though, have me stuff it. I can do that shit all day.
Oh my god, stuff black. Ugh.
It sounds so gross
Yeah,
thinking
that
about
sounds disgusting,
it.
dude.
Black and milds. Ugh.
Ugh. But
Gross.
dude,
Anyway,
speaking of it,
we were gonna talk about. So anyway, I went up to see Teano yesterday.
dude, tell them the story of when you went to Andrew, because I want our listeners and
Well,
people to know.
I was sitting in this lobby, and if anybody has ever bought weed from a dispensary before, when it's busy, the lines can kind of be a pain in the ass.
Yes.
They're long.
Yeah.
But T's dispensary is lightning fast. They
We're on
usually
it.
got 4 or 5 bud tenders back there, or however many you're legally allowed to have now. I don't even know what the number is. But they go quick. They go very quick. So I'm sitting on the bench, and I'm just noticing they're calling people once every 30 seconds. It's just bam, bam, bam. People are going in like crazy and coming out. And I'm like, awesome, man. I'm at the end of the line, and I was going to wait for you anyway, so I knew it was going to take a little longer.
No, dude.
Dude, 2 minutes I was waiting was all. Total time of waiting.
Yeah, people are mind blown. They tell me about it all the time, and I don't know because I'm in there just serving. But I mean, to hear it, dude, it makes me so happy. But go ahead, Nick.
But in that time, these 2 guys are sitting there. They're standing by the door, which I thought was so fucking weird.
I love when people
Right off
be
the
doing
bat.
that shit.
I was like, why are you standing by the door? I walked in and they were there. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way, please.
It's like when people fucking are sitting there waiting for a video game, or they're the first person in the morning, basically.
Oh, no, not by the door to get in. They're standing by the door for me to get into the building. Like the entrance to the building. Yeah.
It's like, dude,
I'm
let
like, what the
people get
fuck
in.
are you? Go sit down. There's chair. Literally, by the time they got called, there was not another bench empty. Like, nobody else was sitting down on any of the benches except me. It was just me and these guys standing by the door.
Oh my gosh,
It's
guys!
like-
I get coronavirus. Keep the 6 feet, but dude, go take a seat.
Yeah. So they walk up to Andrew and they're like, "Hey, we were in before that guy. Why haven't we been called yet?" Literally, as he's saying something to Andrew, the girl comes to the door and calls their name. I was just like, do you see how you just made his life more difficult? You made an ass out of yourself, and you're already in the building. Like, you're already in. If you'd have just chilled out for 10 more seconds.
I hate how you guys always make us. We've got Josh and Adam. Okay, 1 sec. I'll come back with the complaint. Let me get my weed first.
Never mind. Dude, even if somebody gets called before you, do you think they forgot about you?
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a fuck? 5 more minutes out of your day. Bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. I don't get why people are so fucking impatient with shit like that.
Dude, they're impatient and people are losing it. Dude, I'm not gonna like.
We've become a me first society. 1000%. I see
easily.
It in almost every person I deal with. You guys are the one, not the one, but one of the examples that I have in my life of people that aren't selfish. Like, you're selfless people. I just don't get the whole give me my turn, I'm going, the whole fucking dude, it's politics now too.
Oh yeah, like, everything, bro. And it's so sad. It's so sad to see that. And like it's worse now, I feel like, growing up, dude. And more and more people are becoming that. And it shouldn't be like that.
Seems like people are freaking out.
Yep. And it's like, that's the thing I've noticed, and let me give a hint to it. The reason people are self-first is because they go straight to the fucking grocery store when a pandemic happens or some crazy shit happens. Yeah. And it's like, let me buy, get out of my way, give me all the toilet paper, give me this. Push people down, punching people. It's like, act like a civilized human being.
Yeah.
We're going to face crazy shit, and you need to think about all the people around you.
For real, I need water, like, day to day.
Dude, and
I have to buy cases of water.
And that's just one example.
And if you go to the store and buy all of it, I don't have water to drink that doesn't have fucking lead in it because I don't have a filter.
Yeah. And you know what they're doing with those like 20 cases they bought because they know they didn't need them, but they bought in excess? Just not doing shit. Yeah. They're fucking drinking 1 case maybe every other fucking week, and they got 18 cases sitting there.
Yeah.
And that's the story of life, dude. with money, with politics, with time, everybody wants to take all the 20 cases you buy and then use 1 case, but not use the other 19 and just let them sit there. And those other 19 could have gotten other people.
Well, and the reason that I have to buy fucking bottled water in the first place is a me first mentality by a corporation that ends up putting lead in the fucking water.
Yep.
And I'm sure Flint, Michigan would have a lot to say about shitty water. Because last time I checked, some of those faucets, you could literally light the shit on fire. It was so fucked up. Like, I'm pretty sure it was their water. I don't want to misspeak here, but I'm pretty sure you could light the water on fire.
God, dude, and it's like that. Saving people, have not thought in your mind that you could save people from fucking having to drink water that's flammable. It's like, dude, it's just that. I mean, honestly, we just need to have a world where people learn to be patient. It's not even just, it's just patience. Patience is key in life.
Patience. And does anybody really need to be a trillionaire? Like, I'm getting really sick of greed. Greed. And I know this is a thing as old as time, so I'm just fucking preaching to the choir right now. Beating a dead horse, that's a much better expression. How did you just beat me at my own game?
Dude, well, you see, I thought of that expression the other day, dude, and I was like, son of a bitch. I haven't heard that shit in forever, so I want it.
For real, though. I mean, it's like, if we have people on 16th Street, I mean, that's a perfect example. There is so many homeless, crazy, just on drugs, the gambit. I walked down there for about 20 minutes yesterday, just walking around, hitting the little shops and doing shit. Bro, people are fucking desperate right now. Mm-hmm. You've got all that going on. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, there's some dude on a fucking yacht in the middle of the ocean with billions of dollars in cash, just fucking a bunch of strippers doing cocaine. Like, I'm not saying that all guys that have that kind of money are like that, but it just seems like we're fucking up really bad in that way, that we're just allowing 60,000 homeless people in Los Angeles to exist and not have a place to live.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy. That's as big as my hometown was when I was growing up, 60,000 people.
And it's like, what do we do with those people? It's like they still have to live lives. They still have to eat. They still have to be a part of our society and live in this world. Or at that point, you're not living,
They're
in my
alive.
personal opinion.
Yeah, they're alive. What are we going to do? These bleeding heart Republicans that don't want to abort babies, but don't want to help these people that are sick and hurting. And, dude, a lot of them are just a little crazy. And that we probably need to reinstitute some sanitariums and...
Yep. And there needs to be a new division of money. That's the problem we're facing in our world right now. And that's really the biggest thing on this topic, is that we're realizing that in the Constitution and everything we created, that we aren't supposed to have monopolies. Monopolies are bad. I learned that in one of my economics class, and it was like the most important topic, and it was really, and I'm like, wow. And now I'm seeing it nowadays. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, Amazon's a monopoly, Microsoft's a monopoly, Google's a monopoly. What are we doing here? Like, those lead to basically one company ruling every. To explain what a monopoly is to our listeners, to everybody, our viewers, what a monopoly is when one company becomes so big that they own pretty much everything. It's basically playing the game Monopoly is a perfect example. That's why it's called Monopoly, because basically the point of the game is for you to have all of the money and have all the houses and property, and then you win the game. You have the most money and everything, and that's Monopoly. And that's basically what companies are doing. They're playing Monopoly in real life, and they're starting to own all the money, everything, and it's starting to affect the economy. It's like we never predicted one human having that much.
It's like Amazon's a perfect example because they essentially have their foot in everything. And if you have your mouth on the Amazon teat, so to speak, you're not going anywhere. Same thing with Apple. Same thing with Microsoft. Same thing with Disney, dude. Think about how big Disney is.
Yep.
They own Hulu. They own ESPN. They own fucking Disney. Everything. Dude, it's enormous. They own 20th Century Fox too, if I remember right. They acquired that a couple years ago. So they own a portion of Fox. Dude, you're like,
it's
I don't even, where does it stop? At that point, I think they probably, I don't understand how it's not a monopoly.
It is. It is. It's a monopoly, and it's
only not because Netflix has a streaming service.
It's basically that. It's because Netflix has a streaming service. Amazon gets any citizen anything they want in an instant. It's just they do so much for us that the government have let it go. It's like that moment of like, oh damn, you're doing so much for me. All right, we'll let that one slide.
They've instituted way too many tax breaks for these major corporations. I will absolutely hear that because look, man, a charitable donation shouldn't get you out of taxes.
Exactly.
Period.
And you have trillions upon. I mean,
for somebody in that situation, that money is no object whatsoever. Like making a donation doesn't really hurt you at all, so you shouldn't be deducting that from your taxes.
Exactly, and that is
for me. Guy approached me yesterday, and this is on 16th Street. Asked me to donate some money to Children's Health Network, I think it was. He's giving me this whole spiel. I donated $30 because it's what I could afford. Am I going to deduct that from my taxes? No.
Oh, dude.
Fuck no.
No, dude.
Why should I make that the taxpayer's problem?
You shouldn't, dude. And
because I decided to do a good thing? Fuck that.
And you want to do, and the funniest thing is our president's leading all this, dude. And it's because that motherfucker doesn't want to put his taxes out. And when somebody actually did take a glimpse at his taxes, that motherfucker doesn't pay taxes.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't pay tax, and it's literally our world.
What I heard he paid in taxes for those 2 years that they had.
Less
than what I paid.
It's less than what you pay.
By tenfold.
We pay taxes for him, these corporations, everybody, and it's just fucked and that's the problem we're seeing in our world, and it's coming to light. It's coming to light. We're getting screwed. It's the bigger people at the top, and the way that it works. And I thought about it these past couple of days because it's honestly been weighing on me. Is that it's white males, because women can't be at the top. Any other race, I haven't really seen much at the top, and it was honestly set like that before we existed, and it's always meant to be like that.
A lot of it's inherited wealth.
It's inherited wealth, and it was
companies that started before black people were allowed to have jobs.
Yeah, literally, and it's the way that it was taught throughout this is you pass it down to your son. You make the company do good. I teach you how to run the company. You run the company. I pass it down to you.
Into the
and then you
family
pass it down to
business.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
what we're seeing is that all these companies are doing that, and then nobody really gets to excel or get opportunity of growth or go anywhere because we can't race to the top. And it's just these, and then these people know in their mind they're taught to just raise up people that are of one race or maybe one gender, and you raise these type of people, and it's just always these same ways, and we're not changing. And that's what we're realizing now, and we're reaching this change.
I think it's also it's economic now for sure, because you do have black guys that are really rich that do a lot of fucked up things too.
It's true. It is true.
It really is a lot. It's all predicated on wealth. Seems like
literally wealth, dude.
And while I will grant you that skews very much to the old white man side,
it's just one thing.
It's evolving in that way for sure.
We're changing. We're definitely changing, and it's something we're bringing to light. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's like people are talking about it now.
The difference, I think, is the insidiousness seems to come from these fucking Bilderberg white dudes fucking going to these weird meetings, fucking drinking lamb's blood.
And they're
I don't want to get into all that shit.
And they're not cool people like you, dude. And it's like we need people like that at the top. We need people that want to see change and want to see diversity and want to see something more. They're not just raised off of a silver spoon.
I really do think there's room for somebody to like really make a difference. If you had Jeff Bezos kind of money, the thing is, I would never have that kind of money because I wouldn't want that much money. I know it's too much. I know it's a cop out, like, oh, I wouldn't want $1 trillion or $2 trillion or whatever the fuck he's worth, but I really wouldn't want.
No, dude.
That I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Dude.
If I had that's the thing. If I was in Jeff Bezos' spot and I had that much money, I would literally have enough to live a lifetime. If I had kids, I'd let them have enough to live a lifetime, and then I donate the rest back into America. I literally put a portion of all of my checks back into the people that make me. That's what you do as a business. You invest the money back into those people that make you, and then everyone's happy.
Yeah.
And then everything goes swell. And it's like, you literally, Jeff Bezos, you could save our country.
Dude, you could pay so many people at Amazon such good money.
Yes.
And you don't.
Yeah, and you don't, dude.
I've looked into like what it costs to work, or like what they pay.
Yeah.
They give you good bonuses when you sign on, but then after that, you have to like work there for a certain period of time and do so many hours and all this shit in order to get those bonuses, and a lot of people don't ever get them, and it's just it's all fugazi, man.
It is so fugazi, bro.
Fucking fugazi.
It's like, just to end this, we'll go ahead and we'll jump to our current events. We just need to say that there needs to, let's get this good talk. We tell you, we touch some good shit. It's just, there needs to be change, and it's like that's where we're at right now. And I love it in America is that I think every human being is ready for change. I think we're ready to, because we're tired of, everyone's tired. Everyone I know is super fucking, we're working, we're busting ass. Nick's busting ass, Angelique's busting ass. Everybody I know in my job's busting ass. I'm busting ass. My brother need to take a week off. It's like,
bro, thinking about going to work right now is making me angry.
Yeah, dude. And it's not just you, dude. No. It's everyone, dude. It's like, bro, like, we're tired, and like, we need to see a president that wants to make it easier for us. It's like, dude, we need somebody that wants to change it to where everybody doesn't have to work that much, dude.
It takes more than a president, unfortunately. We need an entire country, an entire government overhaul. Like,
we need something, dude.
We're just not doing certain things right.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, we're all working, busting our ass for the people at the top, and we're slaves. I hate to tell. I mean, I feel like a slave. I think everybody, we're all, in a way, it's what I learned about. I just finished a history class in my college, about to graduate, thank God, and it taught me that our world was made off of slavery, our country's built off of slavery, and it still runs on slavery.
It sort of different way. Feels that way right now. Like, you make just enough money to get your bills paid, and maybe have a little fun on your day off, maybe go fishing or do something stupid like that. But I don't have money to go on like big trips and have fun and buy nice things.
Exactly.
I don't have a home.
And
I don't have a home.
Yep.
My own home.
And it went basically slavery. Everybody assumes started as a racial thing, and the thing it wasn't a racial thing. When it first started, it was all just a bunch of different cultures.
It's economic.
Yeah, it was an economic thing.
They'll
And
always say it was an
it went into-
economic issue.
yeah, and then they made it a racial thing right after that, and it became that for a very long period of time. But then they found a way to bring it right back to not being a racial thing and then being okay.
Yeah.
And it still runs, dude. Like that's not like that's the thing that I'm seeing here, dude. And I love it in our time being born. I'm 24, is that I'm getting to know what history was, how it's changed our world all these years, and how it's coming to a change.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
But yo, let's jump into some.
We should
current
move on
events.
to this weed.
Dude,
yeah, we gotta do some weed.
Let's do it.
Whew, Ramble City. This coffee's got us right on it, dude.
I know, dude. I'm sorry. I had to get all on my soapbox.
No, we're good. That's shit that's been bugging me all week, man. All the political nonsense that people are all wrapped up in. I'm like, you guys need to see the real problem
You
here.
gotta look at the bigger picture, dude.
I understand we don't want the orange Cheeto guy in the Oval Office, that it's disrespectful and he's leaving Cheeto stains in the fucking chair and whatever. But he doesn't really have that much power. And I know he's trying to give himself more power, but every time he tries to like do an executive action or anything like that, it never happens. Look at what happened with the unemployment thing.
Yep.
He was supposed to bump that up and have all these other executive orders that we're going to go through. And what happened? None of it happened because the president doesn't have the power to do that shit unless Congress and Senate approve it.
And the thing is that what gives all these like governors, the government, the president, all the power is us.
Yeah.
They have power because we give them the money, we give them everything, you give them our thoughts. That's just it.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a time where we all come together, y'all.
Yes, let's
No
smoke
matter-
a joint together.
Yeah.
Let's get high.
And let's
talk-
just
We'll have fun.
fucking get blasted blazed.
Yeah, on that note, I got a little Kim Jong-un over here.
Dude, I fucking love the name, dude.
How-
Kim Jong-un.
No. Kim Jong-un.
See, thank you.
Kim
thank you.
Jong-un.
I always want to say his full name because I'm like, dude, I cannot believe Strano's name.
I don't know who named this, but bravo, sir.
Dude, you are greatness.
Where did this
Bro.
come from? North Korea? Because if it did, I don't know if I want to smoke it. Oh,
Bro,
looks-
I'm telling you.
It looks fantastic. It's got
Dude,
it's very dark. It almost looks like it's got a touch of purple in it, maybe.
Doesn't it, bro, with those fucking orange hairs in there, dude? You see it?
Oh, it's just a great looking night.
Oh my
It smells.
gosh, it looks so nice.
Smells
dude.
phenomenal. Kind of smells like cat piss a little bit.
Yeah, dude, that cut piece. Here, and this is one of Angelica's. I'm gonna let you run that up there, my dude. Look at that shit, dude. Gosh damn.
It's a Grinch nug.
Is that the best nugget there?
Oh, I mean, yeah, honestly, I was looking. It is, unfortunately.
Is that a lemon skunk?
It's the problem with prepackaged A's.
Is that a lemon skunk?
No, you are closer. You're on the right track. It's a sativa. It takes two to do this.
Yeah. It takes two to do this.
Tango.
Uh-huh.
I know. I'm sorry. That was an easy one. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, it's kind of easy,
That
but
was a
it's kind
good
of hard.
hint. That was a good
one.
hint. I like
I've
that
been trying to
one.
work on him.
I almost said baby. It takes two, baby.
That's a banger. It takes two, baby. I don't know Hey, Angelica, my nug's bigger.
Fuck you.
Hey, wait a minute. My nug's bigger. This is my nug.
That's your nug?
This is my nug. I
mean,
bought it.
It is from his dispensary, but yeah.
You're right. My bad. It is Nick's.
I'm the owner of this proud nug over here, okay? Now, did I get it from you? Yes. Did you pick it out of the jar for me individually? Absolutely. Did you buy the fucking thing?
No. That came from your hard-earned money.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
Bro, but I
This
found that
is
nug.
my fucking nug.
I kissed it away and I said, that nug.
Mm-hmm. I watched you do it too. I was like, dude, COVID.
Smooching on the nug. I'll see you soon, little nuggy.
I don't want to rail too. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, let's show these nugs real quick. First, I'm going to do the Tango. And then I'll follow it up with the Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. You must say it with the accent, bro. Cause you
No,
Dude,
dude.
don't do it.
The thing is,
well, give context to it.
I can't do it without like doing the face and like doing
Just-
the eyes, and
okay.
then it's racist.
I came in and Nick, no racist. I mean, it was a different. We're in change. It was different back in the days. But Nick's mom, not to blast her.
No,
would
we
just-
we were talking about how when I was younger, my mom
Yeah,
used to
it would
always
just-
she would do this thing to imitate Asian people. She'd go, ha 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 ha. And I don't know why, but she'd like close her eyes too. It was so fucking racist.
It was the look. It's just
It's the look paired with the noise, because the noise is so
it's-
ridiculous. Nobody makes that noise.
nobody makes that
I've
noise.
never heard
dude.
anybody make
I
that
literally
noise.
was telling that to Nick. He was like, "Dude, does anybody?" I'm like, "No, dude. Nobody ever makes this noise."
Yeah, have you ever heard an Asian person make that noise? Because every time I hear that, I think of an Asian person. I go, oh, sha, 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 sha.
It's terrible. I mean, South Park doesn't do us any better because I mean,
Shitty walk.
welcome to City Walk. May I take your walk, please?
He says shitty. And welcome to a shitty walk.
It's just a way, and it's just so welcome. I'm like, yes, I want
Yeah.
some City Walk.
So just to finish that statement, I'm gonna follow it up. I'll show you. Secondly, that Kemajang-un.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is directly channeling my mother. I wasn't doing that on behalf of my. Yes, I was. Fuck it.
Just be honest here, Nick. It's just fun, dude. It's fun to say.
Hashtag no racist. All right.
Yeah,
I just
no
like.
racist. I just want to try to say it with the culture's accent. You know?
I like imitate. We did a Russian accent earlier.
Yeah,
And I did my eyes a little bit more intense
I
because
like
that's how they
accents.
are usually. They're a little more intense.
We'll own up to it on this podcast. We like accents here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do them.
You fucking pussy.
So I'm gonna smoke this Kim Jong-un.
If you don't smoke it, I will fucking find you.
Dude, we were talking about in the dispensary here. Go show those nugs.
you can try to find me, Mr. Russia man. Oh, it's so cold in Siberia. Fuck you. See, I'm having racial arguments with two things that I'm not even.
But fuck it, dude. I mean, dude, that's our world trying to welcome culture. We're trying to embrace other cultures. In this world, we just haven't tried to. We're known not to embrace all other cultures. We need to. Just try to, welcome that shit. Don't be hating about it.
Fuck it.
Just, welcome that shit in. But this is the show the two. So we got it takes two to tango.
We got Tango. Yeah, I thought there was some better nugs in there. I'm sorry, but
Yo, check
It's
it. Yo, toss that back though. I need to roll something with that. I need to roll some ganja. But yo, that Tango looking super light. Something I love from a heavy sativa. I know Tango's a really nice heavy sativa. One of my favorites. Got that really sweet smell. Really probably sweet flavor. About to find out here. Got those orange hairs.
You're not kidding. There isn't a great. That was the best one.
Hashtag prepackaged A's.
It's a good nug.
Welcome to
Hey,
T's Dispensary.
we have thick fucking nugs.
Did you see what-
okay?
It's a
Did you see-
long, fingery one. I
Did you
kind
see
of like
what
those.
Nick told you? And I'm not even gonna lie. I've been talking shit about prepackaged dates to the customers. I'm like, over you can go to the Green Solution or over the Kaya, but and you could get that prepackaged eighth that probably might have some stems and not good nugs.
Fuck
but
you. We
I'll sh-
never have stems. Fuck you.
Okay, I'm not gonna put that on you. That's Green Solution. But
Yeah.
I literally will show you in front of the customer. The first thing I do is go find the biggest nug I can find, show them. I put it as the first one, and then I go grab a even better nug.
Hey,
Yeah.
I look through our fucking 30-something individual ace
Mhm.
bags, and I look for the best nugs for people.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I comment in that.
It's
Okay,
tough.
that's dope. I appreciate you doing that because a lot of dispensaries, I'll talk shit. I'll be like, they'll just go grab one and they won't even.
No,
They've never smoked
they don't
it.
know it, but I be looking through sometimes no, that one doesn't look that good. Here, take. I'll
No.
give you this one.
Good looks because I'll be telling you, yo, I don't know what it be, but sometimes there be some bud tenders be selling some boo boo. They be like, yo, this shit's some dank fire, bro. This shit's gonna get you stupid. No, it isn't.
Dude, I just get the fucking zero energy people. That's what I get every single time. Zero energy, zero
Dude,
go getter
I
attitude.
don't even know how you could be that, dude. And I'm at the dispensary all the time. People thank me. They're like, I had a guy thank me the other day. He's like, dude, thank you for knowing how to hold on a conversation, dude, and talk to me, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I got you, bro.
Thank you for actually helping me find what I'm looking for. Some people just don't give a shit. They're like, what do
They
you want? Little indica, little sativa. I got these and these. Okay, well, what one looks good? What do the nugs look like?
Yeah.
Like, fucking give me something here, dude.
Yes, bro.
It's all sealed up in a package, especially right now with everything being all COVID-y. I
Bro.
can't, like, sniff anything or, like,
Yeah.
look at the actual nugs themselves, so I just have to guess.
And dude, and that's exactly it, bro. For me as a bud tender, in a time where like people can't sniff shit, and like, dude, we could still have the ability to sell weed and still get people high. I'm excited to get somebody high. I want to get you the best shit I've got, and I'm like hyped to tell you about it. People are like, dude, why are you so excited about like, bro? I'm like, bro, I love getting high, and I know like you do too.
Do you guys remember when you had to go to your weird friend's fucking house and sit on his couch and pretend to be his friend for 30 minutes?
Yes.
Dude.
Oh. Fuck that shit.
And living in Tennessee, being a mixed kid, dude, and you fucking, dude, if you get pulled over, I'm going to jail instantly, and they're gonna slap me with like as many years as they can.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I could literally, I'm selling weed, like, legally. They cop can come in there and like, hey, man, I got a badge on to do this, bro.
A cop could come in there and buy an eighth.
Yeah, literally could come in and buy an eighth for me.
I don't think they can smoke, but you get what I'm saying.
I don't think they're allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like, if it wasn't for that, you get what I'm saying.
If
It's
they're
like,
retired.
yeah.
They're even trying to change that in some
officer.
countries, dude. Or not countries, but states that have legal weed. They're trying to make it where cops can actually go get high. Like, it's
I
not-
think
they need to relax.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I think we should just have a world where people could do what they want. Like, stop putting restrictions on them. Like, let them within the confines. Of course, there's got to be, limits, but still let people, be able to enjoy it.
The point being, all these fucking entitled pricks
Oh yeah,
that
dude, the fucking badge.
that work at dispensaries that don't like. You got to understand, dude. I'm coming in here and I'm spending over $100 on an ounce. You got to give me something here, or I'm not gonna tip you like I would tip on $100 normally.
Yeah.
I usually tip about 10%.
Yeah, Nick took me good, and I appreciate that, dude. And it's like,
Well, you took really good care of me,
Yeah,
Teano.
and
you
you know,
took
like-
tremendous care of me, and it wasn't
appreciate
even.
that.
I would have taken care of you because you're my boy, but you also took 4 different jars out for me, dug all of the best nugs out of there, got them all. Like, you helped me pick the right strains. You're like, dude, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Like, your product. You know what you're fucking doing. I'm gonna make that trip more often because it was worth it, dude.
Dude, and I got you, dude. I got you every time, bro. And that's what I tell all my customers. And they're just like, dude, they're dumbfounded because they don't get that ever, dude. They go to either like these other dispensaries like Lightshade or something, and then they get some boo boo or some other shit because the bud tender didn't care, and they just tell me about it. And it's like people just don't care, and it's like, you just got to show that care, bro.
Yeah, if you just pick handfuls of nugs out of a jar, you're a dickhead.
Dude, you're a piece of dude, and that's like
I get it if they're popcorn, but
And
come
dude,
on, bro.
the way I work, dude, is I'll never give you stems, bro. You're never. I'll promise you. If you get a couple
watched you
stems, I'm
trim
sorry.
them off. It was hilarious. He's there picking them off for me as he's putting nugs in. I'm like, this guy is a fucking professional.
Yeah, and I tell people I appreciate them giving me that time to, make sure I get them the best buds I can, because I really want to take that time to actually get them that. And, it's the thing I always say to anybody is the reason I do it is because you can't smoke stems and you can't smoke those seeds if there ever were seed.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's just it,
Yep, you're not paying for bullshit.
Dude, yeah. And I want to get you something you can get high with. You can smoke those stems and those seeds, but they're going to give you a headache.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's you.
Fucking right. So, should we get into some current events?
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
All right.
Sorry, this coffee's had me rambling today.
Oh, no, you and me both. We might have a long one on our hands today.
Dude, I'm down, dude. You don't even know how fucking great the stories are today.
I'm chubbing up just thinking about it.
Dope, bro. Oh, it's gonna be so fire.
Oh, this joint, dude.
It's time now for current events.
Start with the homeless story.
Nobody heard that.
All right, guys, ready for some current events today?
Yeah, definitely. Let's do this shit. Let me guess, it's a homeless guy.
So it's
I think so.
a story related to how researchers gave thousands of dollars to homeless people, and the results defied stereotypes.
Because you were talking about it earlier, dude. So I was
Interesting.
like, oh, that'd be a perfect one, dude.
So what are the results?
So the study, dubbed the New Leaf Project, is an initiative of Foundations for Social Change, a charitable organization based in Vancouver, Canada, in partnership with the University of British Columbia. So, researchers gave 50 recently homeless people a lump sum of 7,500 Canadian dollars, which is nearly 5,700 United States dollars. They followed the cash recipient's life over 12 to 18 months and compared their outcomes to that of a control group who didn't receive the payment. The preliminary findings, which will be peer-reviewed next year, show that those who received cash were able to find stable housing faster on average. By comparison, those who didn't receive cash lagged about 12 months behind in securing more permanent housing. People who received cash were able to access the food they needed to live faster. Nearly 70% did after 1 month and maintained greater food security throughout the year. The recipients spent more on food, clothing, and rent, while there was a 39% decrease in spending on goods like alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs.
Wow.
Believe
That's
it or not,
shocking to me.
It works. Believe it or not. And how much, Angelica, how much did they give?
So it said that it gave them around $5,700 US dollars.
Just total?
Yeah.
Okay, one-time payment.
Yeah, it says just a lump sum.
Okay.
Yep, a lump sum.
That's really interesting, man.
And to think.
Yeah, for the people that especially can't afford to live somewhere, if you just give them 5,700 to get off their feet, like get them on their feet, you know?
Yeah, just get them back. And dude, 5,700 to what? Jeff Bezos billion, our country's trillions. I mean, dude, we've got money, but I know we're in debt, but it's like these companies, the corporations that have these monopolies, they could just, give a little bit of money back to America.
It says that the 115 participants in the randomized controlled trial were between the ages of 19 and 64, and they had been homeless for an average of 6 months. Participants were screened for a low risk of mental health challenges and substance abuse.
Okay.
Okay, so it was a very controlled study. Like they really, really went into everything on this.
So they did not. All of these people didn't struggle with substance abuse. Is that what I'm saying?
It seems like that's what that
I'm hearing.
said.
See, that's sort of a tricky way of doing
Yeah.
that study because I think there's
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely struggle from substance abuse.
Well, also just mental health issues in general, which make them go to the substance abuse.
That's damn straight.
Maybe that's not the issue we're trying to solve, though, because if you give those people money, I'm sure that's probably not going to end well. This study is designed specifically to figure out if people that are just down on their luck that need some help get that help, what happens. And it sure seems like, by and large, those people go and they get themselves ready to be a citizen again, you know?
Yeah.
Not that you're not a citizen if you're homeless, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just, dude.
Joining the workforce.
Yeah, but, get back on their feet. It's basically just getting back on your feet. And it's, I know some, I've given money to homeless people before, and I know some homeless people, they're not going to spend that money on food or trying to get ahead. They're going to go spend it on some drugs, probably. Yeah.
That's what you assume a lot of times, and it's sad because there is probably people that are asking that aren't going to go do that, and
I mean,
you just have to say no because you don't know.
I was trying to literally take a left on I-225 to get on the highway the other day, and the homeless man that's usually there was holding up a sign saying we need weed. So
yeah,
yeah,
I appreciate the honesty, but
we actually have sometimes some homeless people by our dispensaries. I've had some of my coworkers say I don't give them money because they're just gonna come in here and just try and buy our weed.
Yeah.
Rather than go get food or
place to stay
something
for the night or something.
Something, the necessities.
Yeah. I mean, when those guys come up to me and they're like, "Man, I just need a place to stay tonight," I'm like, I don't think you do. I think you need an eighth or something, and I am not.
You're trying to get a little something.
Can't contribute to that, man.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Well, at least they're trying. Trying to build something better.
That's an interesting study. I like that they're at least looking into that because somebody's got to do something.
Yeah, dude.
And I certainly don't have any answers. That seems like a good one.
Yeah. Seemed like it was pretty beneficial to see what some people would do with it.
Yeah. Then the question becomes the people that are dealing with substance abuse issues and are dealing with mental health issues. What do you do with those guys?
Yeah, it's hard because we're dealing with that problem right now. A lot of our states in the country, I know here in Denver, it's super, super bad.
I was in Ross last night, and this dude was walking around all jacked up on, I assume, cocaine. It was probably meth.
Yeah.
But he looked
dude.
dirty as shit, and he was like talking to himself, walking through the shoe aisle, and he
see
was
a lot of those people.
he was
Yep.
saying the sizes out loud to himself, pretty loud, as he was walking up. So he'd be like 7.5, 8, 8.5,
What
9, 9.5, 10, 10.5. He was like raising octaves too. It was so
Oh,
fucking
man.
bizarre. He was like clearly losing his mind.
Yeah.
Gosh, damn, dude, and it's just so sad, dude. What do we? It's like, what do we do? That's just the
Yeah.
question we're all facing. It's like, what do you do?
You know what I do in those situations, Teano? I ignore him and I walk the other direction because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where our country's at right now. But here, let's jump on to the next one.
Get on.
So this next article is titled as "Up to 1,500 birds may have flown into Philadelphia skyscrapers in a single day."
Bro, that's that fucking haunted shit, bro.
Say,
Whoever's the CEO of that building is haunted.
how many?
1,500 in
Oh my
one day.
God.
That motherfucker's got a demon following him. You see all the scary movies when the birds be hitting the window because you got to, bro. That motherfucker's haunted.
Dude, who's got to clean all that shit up?
Dude.
So
Those poor window cleaners.
this guy is actually he is a volunteer. He's a 71-year-old Pennsylvania volunteer named Steven Masijewski. That's
Misajewski?
so
Sounds Polish.
apparently he went to go do his job. Well, he's a volunteer, so I guess he's the one that cleans the birds
carcasses.
that slam into the buildings.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
That
Oh,
poor
So-
bastard.
that's got to be a shitty job.
It should have been a routine morning for him. He expected to find some dead or injured birds that need to be collected and tallied. It was, after all, peak migration time. But on the morning of Sunday, October 2nd, he
Gosh.
quickly realized there were far more birds than he was used to retrieving.
Oh my
Hundreds more.
Oh, that fucking
god. That poor bastard. He's like,
What the fuck?
who's out here shooting birds?
And it's my Monday.
Oh, that poor bastard.
In his words, he said, "I've never seen anything like this. There were birds everywhere and they were all dead." He had begun collecting the fallen birds at 5:30 a.m.
God, dude.
2 hours later, he realized he needed backup.
Oh, fuck.
It's just like, swell, son of a dude. I'm gonna need help, bro. This is too many damn birds, dude.
Yeah, birds have like diseases and stuff, so you probably
Yeah.
got to be kind of careful
Yeah,
when
you
you're
have to
cleaning
like
this shit up.
some tongs or like
So-
those little
You get the little grabber.
like, grabber.
It was
Little old guy
it was
grabber.
a couple
Flip it off.
volunteers. Like, it was him, his person that he called for backup, and then it just says other
I
volunteers.
love that they call it backup as if he's a police officer.
I need
backup.
I need backup.
No, you needed help.
We got a 280, 1,500 on it.
All right, I got a 1040 on the back window here. Looks like he smashed into it so hard his beak went through his asshole. Poor little bird.
So apparently, they were able to collect 400 birds, most of which were
What?
dead, others were injured. But they weren't able to
Oh.
reach every building they needed to that day.
Wait, what did they do with the
Whoa.
injured ones?
Oh my gosh.
They
bro.
probably maybe either
Dang.
put them out of their misery or took them somewhere.
Oh, you're terrible.
I
Sorry-
bet that's what
sorry,
they
little
did,
buddy.
dude.
Dude,
They
oh
can't
my
fly
gosh.
anymore, and what are you gonna do? Send 100 little, whatever kind of birds they are to the vet? They're gonna be like, get these fucking birds out
What
of
do they
here.
put them on a conveyor belt and then freaking stitch up their wings? Really?
No,
like
they're gonna
little
chop them up
scoop?
and feed them to the cats. That's
Oh
exactly
my
what's gonna
gosh,
happen.
You're terrible.
Just saying, bro.
So apparently, they think that this is because of peak migration season, combined with poor weather conditions that led to all these birds running into these
Fuck, so
skyscrapers.
these birds are
Shit.
like, we gotta go. And the wind just hits a gust of wind. Oh shit, I'm flying. Oh no, it's the building. Dude.
They might,
Like, it
yeah,
just-
they
just
must
a
just.
wind, like a gust of wind just hits them and then they like go off track. I'm like,
No, I think they think the glass. They can see through the glass. I think,
Oh my gosh,
and they don't
dude.
realize that because that used to happen at this hotel that I worked at.
That's what happens. That's why birds run
Bro.
into buildings, because it's glass, so
Yeah.
they think they're just flying through the sky.
That's
You know
so
what's-
fucked up.
You know what's funny, dude?
That's so fucked.
I lived at this house out in the sticks when I was a kid, and we had these two windows right up.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
We had
bro.
vaulted ceilings, right? So it
Yeah.
was like really, really high. It's probably like 25 feet up to the top of the ceiling. And we had 2 big, giant windows up there, and they were really clean all the time, and they were always crystal clear. They
Oh,
were awesome windows.
So I was like looking through the fucking.
Every now and then you just hear dong. It was like a gong going off in the house. And almost every time you go outside and there'd be like a crow or a hawk, it was always a big bird. I'm surprised they didn't ever break through that
Damn.
thing, but they'd just be sitting there fucking
my
convulsing and shit.
Oh gosh, damn, dude.
You're like, ah, damn
That's
it.
deep shit, bro. I feel so bad for these birds.
How about one night? It's fucking 10:30 at night. I'm 16 years old. This girl, I'm not gonna say her name. I used to work with her too. But anyway, went to school together.
Yeah.
And she called me at like 10:30, and it was late, dude. Sun had gone down. I was in bed, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" Crying, bawling, crying. Well, my parents aren't home. I'm watching my sister. I'm like, is somebody trying to break into your house?
Are
right
you
now?
good?
What's
Like,
going on? I don't live that far, so I was like, I'll fucking come over. Like,
yeah. No big deal. I got you.
a bird just hit our window, and he's flopping around in the yard.
Oh.
I was like, all right. Do you have a rock?
Oh my gosh.
She's like, Nick, I can't do that. I can't do it. I'm like, all right, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Get my ass out of bed. I can hobble over there with my BB gun.
Oh, see, that's okay. I was about to say the rock is just gruesome, Nick. Like, gosh, damn, bro.
I asked if she had a gun first.
Okay.
I didn't immediately go to that. I was like,
dude, fucking savage animal, bro.
no. I was like, do you have a 22 or a BB gun or something laying around?
Like,
She's like,
something to do it quickly.
no. I'm like, liberal. And I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding.
It's terrible.
No, dude, I that was all right. The point here being,
You
that
gotta,
shit happens quite a bit. Those
well, yeah, dude. I mean, I understand because I mean, dude, to be honest here, if I was a bird, I want to go out with a gun, bro. I mean, I mean, if for real life, dude, you know, I'm just flopping around, I can't move anything, my legs are broken, just put me out of my misery with your pistol. Don't
me
make
out,
me drown. Don't burn me to death. Just
Take me out. Don't let me get eaten by a cat in the morning when I can't move.
maybe it's a zombie apocalypse. Don't let me get eaten by the zombies, dude. Just put one through. Like, I've always thought about that, bro. Anybody's got to think about that. Zombie apocalypse status. If I get bit, bro, my homie there, or even myself, it's done, dude. You gotta, we've watched fucking what was that movie back in the day? Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, that was deep shit, bro. When that homie was sitting there, it was badass. Shit just happens, and he's just right there. He pulls this, So if I'm a bird, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do.
For real. For fucking real. But just shoot it yourself,
Yeah, but dude,
Don't make me go do it. And then that's on my conscience all week. I've killed a fucking poor little flightless bird.
But moral of the story, killing birds. We're not serial killers. We're not crazy people. You got to do what you got to do. But we just need to stop making skyscrapers. They're so high.
I think maybe there's a way to get the birds to not hit them.
Why don't we make these like
How?
colored buildings?
Reflective glass.
Yeah, something that like lets them know.
Something tells me they wouldn't hit reflective glass.
Yeah, it's like blinds them a little bit. Like
when you're in the Glendale area on Colorado Boulevard, there's those two not skyscrapers, but the two larger buildings that have the gold-plated windows.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of skyscrapers like that.
Bet those birds don't hit those windows.
They probably don't, dude.
It'd be super distracting to have the whole city be covered in those windows.
Yeah, they can kind of. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if birds see color, black and white. I'm not fucking I'm not a scientist.
The sunset in Denver would be crazy because all the fucking windows would just be like, bing.
Yeah, so they obviously know to avoid that. We
Yeah.
just need to stop making those clear. See, that's the thing. That's why it goes to the next story. Those clear windows.
There
bro.
might be an alternative.
There's got to be an
We'll
alternative.
save the birds.
Yeah.
Save the birds.
Save the birds.
Hashtag birds 2020. No.
All right.
Before we get into any more current events, I wanted to talk about another current event. This weekend,
Let's do it.
I saw probably the most insane knockout I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my gosh, my homie Zach showed me a dude.
I'm sure
had
you've seen
his
it.
leg, bro. Just held. He's like, all right, dude, he's got his leg, bro. This is it, dude. That motherfucker did the most insane spin I think I've ever seen in my life.
So he went to kick him. He went to hit him with a body kick with the right. And Kasangane, the guy who's fighting, caught it and Buckley, who was kicking him, I think it's a spinning head kick.
Yeah.
He jumped in the air and kicked him in the face with his off foot. So his left foot.
Yeah, literally, it's spun.
I could show you, but
no,
I'd have to stand up, and it's a whole thing.
we're stoners. We smoke too much weed.
If you haven't seen it, just go look it up.
Yeah, it's literally
look up
the first video.
insane UFC knockout. It'll be the first thing you see.
It's the first thing you see, dude. And you have to watch. You have to look this up. Like, my homie showed it to me, and it was one of the most insane things I think I've ever seen. Like, I'm still trying to baffle how he did it.
He put him to sleep, dude. It was it was seriously like a Mortal Kombat finishing move.
Dude, fatality.
Finish fatality. Fatality. Yeah, dude. It was
flawless finish.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Like, it's like in your mind, like, you know, you try to do that shit. Like, oh, I could do that shit. No, bro. Try to do that with your homie. He literally jumped up in the air. He jumped while spinning. The thing is, you can't, like, to spin, you kind of have to swing your body. Like, when you jump in the air to, like, spin around, you got to have some momentum. He literally did it with, like, his arms, like, no momentum.
He used it's an old taekwondo move. So you'd stick your foot right on their belt like that. And you would use that as leverage. He used the guy's hand as leverage because he grabbed his leg. So he was like, oh, fuck you. Jumped, spun kick, hit him in the face.
So flawless, dude. So flawless. Just the like, you know, when you hit somebody with your arm, the bing spot, the bing, it's just boom, and it's like the gong hits there.
The night button.
Yeah, the night button.
Good night. Night.
Night. It's the pillow. So I like to call a pillow spot.
Yeah.
So he literally, to do that with your legs spinning, no thought of anything, just instinct. Like, yeah, go watch that video.
Apparently he's trained for that, which I think is fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. Like, it just goes to show, like, training, practice, all that shit actually adds up to when you're fighting. That's badass. So anything you do, basketball, any sports, anything you do, train, because that shit, you know, you lead up to doing some cool shit like that.
Dude.
Speaking on that, we need to go hit this UFC gym right after I graduate.
Yes.
I'm really been,
yes, please.
Oh, my homie's gonna get us a card for his UFC gym. And I got to meet his coach, and that honestly be a cool place to go. I'd love to go train with the homie I work with, dude.
Do you know where?
I'm about to find out, so I'm about to get that card.
Is it the one that has the? You're talking about an MMA gym.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what they're called. Is MMA gyms.
MMA gyms. Okay.
There's a UFC gym in Lone Tree. It's branded as a UFC gym, but they teach MMA.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, because he was like, yeah, there's a lot of MMA. I always got to understand, like, the difference between them. I can never really know. But, dude.
Yeah, UFC. People get that confused quite a bit. UFC is a fight promotion, just like the NFL is football.
It's like, you wouldn't say NFL gym. It's a.
You don't call it NFL.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go play NFL. You're gonna go play football.
Football. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a football camp or something like that. Yeah. So it's an MMA camp, MMA gym.
MMA gym. But it's the UFC gym. That's it's more expensive, and I'm probably rethinking my options as far as that goes.
Yeah, dude. No,
so we should look into another place.
We're gonna look into this one, dude, because I'd love to go over there with the homie, dude. He showed me, bro. He has fucking, like, bruises right here and here, bro. Huge ass bruises. I'm
sparring.
Like, yup.
Yeah,
dude,
probably rolling.
Spar hard, bro. So I'm like, I want to go there, dude.
I ain't fucking around with any of that sparring, dude. My head. I'm not having any more of that concussion shit.
Dude, yeah, don't do none of that shit. But here, let's.
Idea.
But that's all right. Well, fuck it, dude. I'd like to shout out. Eating cookies and smoking weed.
You want to go for a little longer? We're right at an hour. Do we have more current events?
We do have a shit ton.
Should we do one more?
Let's do one more.
Let's do one more,
dude. I'm sorry.
I'm feeling froggy today.
Yeah, dude. I've been liking it. This good flow. I'm excited.
I got a pretty funny one.
Coffee's got me all hyped up. I want to finish on a good note. We started with homeless people and dead birds. That's a bad omen.
Yeah,
I know it's October and we all want to get dressed up and be spooky, but
yeah, we
not do that.
We're pretty positive people, so let's do a funny one.
Let's finish up something funny.
Well, this one, I mean, it's I guess you could say a good thing that happened, kind of. So, 2 Maine police officers who allegedly beat porcupines to death while on duty have been fired.
What the fuck?
First of all,
what do those porcupines do to you?
Yeah. What did do they do to you? And where do you find these porcupines? Like, where do you... So
I've
do you
never
just-
even. I've seen one in the wild.
One in my... Dude, I've only seen them on the Nature Channel, and you gotta go search for these motherfuckers. Do you
They
go
look
buy...
scary, dude.
Dude,
You don't want to go anywhere near them.
Like, dude, they're pissed off at Sonic. They watched the Sonic movie, or they just played
Oh.
Sonic. They just didn't like Sonic, bro. So they're
No.
beating up some pork. No,
They're
Sonic's
shooting
a
those
hedgehog,
fucking
though.
things
He's
out.
not a porcupine.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know, they kind of. I don't
They
know.
look a lot alike.
He's a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Hedgehogs are
Hedgehogs are
essentially
fluffy.
mini porcupines, but they don't stick you with needles like porcupines
Yeah,
do.
they're kind of.
But
They're poofier.
they
Yeah.
feel really weird. Like they feel
Scaly or something.
essentially almost.
Interesting.
But porcupines, they stick you. So these.
Porcupines will stick, and like their needles are made to where if you try and pull them out, you can't. They just dig into you. They have
Yeah,
like,
they've got like little
little
barbs
hooks.
on the other
Dude,
side of
I'm
them.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like.
They don't
bro,
shoot out though, contrary to popular belief. Some
Guys.
people thought they shoot out. You have to actually touch them.
I think for a certain breed,
pull
maybe.
out.
No, yeah, they pull out of them.
I don't think they shoot out.
No, they don't. They don't
They
shoot out.
they puff up a lot
Mhm.
when they are
Yeah.
like defending
You-
themselves,
yeah.
so it looks like they shoot out. Especially if you're right next to it, and you
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
hey buddy, and you like see
Yeah.
it poof out, and then they go in you. It sort of looks like they shoot out,
Yeah.
but I think you have to actually get one stuck in you, and it pulls out.
Yeah,
I believe.
dude. So I'm imagining.
But anyway, why the fuck did they beat the
Well,
shit out of these
apparently that
porcupines?
the incident took place in early June, but was not reported until late August by another police officer.
He's like, dude, these two fuckheads over here.
What were they-
are
what were they
beating the
doing?
shit out of
It
porcupines."
doesn't really say
These
much,
two
but
dumbass-
it just says that a third officer is on an administrative leave for allegedly filming the video of them killing a porcupine.
What a bunch of assholes!
Bro, what
They
a
videoed
dumb-
it.
Oh my gosh, dude! See, if you're gonna do some dumb shit, bro, as a cop, do a desk pop. Be doing a desk pop
Yeah.
and go out with pride.
Do some stupid shit like that in the office. At
Fucking
least
what-
it'll make your
how'd you get
buddies
by
laugh.
that at a desk pop? Yeah, give me a little more.
A little
But
more of
du-
this. Little
Dude, so
more Brazil.
I'm just
sentence.
imagining, like, be a bystander just driving past this. You're just watching, like, you're driving, and all of a sudden the cop's behind you, like, oh shit, he's about
Oh
to
my
pull me
God.
over, and then he just speeds past you, like, oh shit, okay, he's not gonna pull me over. You see him just pull over to the side. You see a porcupine. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a porcupine. Just, oh fuck, what are they doing? Holy shit! Oh my god! Batons out. Just
with their
beat-
batons. It was with
just
their batons.
Justice for porcupines.
For
I'm
real,
fist in
what,
the air, bro.
Wait,
what
so-
happened to Porcupine Lives Matter, dude?
Dude, like,
So apparently,
it's a
one of
protest, my
the
protest, Nick.
Oh shit, my bad, dude.
one of the officers was estimated that he killed 8 porcupines,
What?
while
Oh my gosh,
while
damn.
another officer killed 3.
Holy
Oh
shit,
my
these guys are the
gosh.
fucking
Dude, serial.
Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer
God,
of killing
Put
porcupines.
them in jail. Don't give them. This is the problem. We need to screen these cops.
Are they a problem in the area or something, or are they
And-
just like seeking them out?
I think they're seeking them out because it says that they were charged with aggravated cruelty to animals and night hunting.
And
Oh,
these-
so they wait till they come out at night.
And
Fucking-
these are the
oh,
people we give
dude.
guns, bro. We give these people guns and batons and tasers and
Well,
ability to
let's
exert
not
power.
let's not make that general
I'm
statement.
not gonna make that general statement,
but you're
dude,
right. That
you
kind of
got-
person gets a gun, and
Dude, you
with-
gotta like
our
there's gotta be
screening
some,
process.
like you
Yeah.
gotta you just know the personality. We need to have more like I don't know, get to know your cops better, bro. 'cause
yeah, we got to
that's-
screen better for sure.
Dude, that's 8 That's a
11.
total of 11 porcupines.
Killed 11
dead, bro.
porcupines. Those things are
Like-
cool, man.
Dude, come on, man.
It's a cool little animal.
Yeah,
What a bunch of dickheads. You want
Bro.
to hunt down these cops?
dude. Yeah,
I'm just kidding, dude.
yeah.
They're probably trained, you know.
I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna tell them that you're justice for porcupines, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's-
when I said hunt them,
Yeah, okay. I know you meant, but we
I was
can't
gonna
get
do
too
to them
crazy.
what they did to those poor little porcupines.
Beat 'em with some
Beat the shit out of 'em with batons.
Here comes the boom. Y'all don't really want it now.
Wouldn't it be dope?
Start
We
beating-
walk in.
just
I've got
walk
a
in.
4x4 in my
Here
hand.
comes
You've
the
got a
boom.
crowbar.
Y'all don't really.
We just beat the piss out of these dudes.
I'm just imagining the end of that Rick and Morty episode where they come in just super buffed out, just that DMX
Yes, that's
song comes
exactly
up,
what I was
just
thinking.
come in,
They
just
beat
put-
the devil.
What's up, motherfucker?
Yeah, they
What's
beat the
up?
living shit out of the devil.
Yeah.
What is that song? I can't think of what
it
it.
was
How's
that
it go?
DMX song, bro.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was it.
That's
That was
Exhibit.
it.
It's Exhibit.
Yeah.
I think.
Bro,
Isn't that DMX or is that
I know
Exhibit?
I think it's Exhibit, bro. It's got to be Exhibit.
gonna give it
Tell me why I
We
was-
gonna give it to you.
Bro, I was playing Call of Duty the other day.
And we gonna rock.
I'm just usually, regularly playing Call of Duty, I haven't played in a while. I get on the game with the boys. We get in a fucking car, and then all of a sudden I hear that song playing. I'm like, yeah, I got my clip on. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude, let's go. Give it to you. We jump out the car. I'm like, let's go. All right, who's next? I don't even know when they added that shit, but it is the most.
Bitches wanna
dopest-
rock.
Yeah,
You're like,
literally,
whoa,
bro.
hey.
We're
That's gotta be
Dude,
DMX.
It's gotta be
That's gotta be.
DMX, bro. I don't know when they started doing all this shit, but man, shout out to that song. It
God
just
damn, dude.
gets me hyped.
Shout out to DMX and Exhibit. Shout out to Pimp My Ride. That show was so dope back in the
Dude,
day.
yeah, that shit
Pimp
was
my
dope
ride,
as
pimp
fuck.
my crib.
Even though once you realize,
Yeah.
once you did all that shit to your car, you basically couldn't drive most of them anymore. But it was still so dope, dude.
At least you could say you were on Pimp My Ride, bro. It was like, yeah, my car was on Pimp My Ride. Look
Yeah,
at it.
that story's changed a lot now, though. A lot of those people are like, dude, I was on Pimp My Ride, and they fucked up my car.
Yeah.
And they would make a lot of them way worse than what they really were. They'd like dump a bunch of cigarette butts in the front seat. Shit, like
Yeah, bro,
they
fucking
faked a lot
smoked
of
all
it.
the cigarettes, butts in the shit, dumped them here. My transmission went out in a day.
yeah, they like burn holes and shit. And you're like, why are you doing this? We got to sell it a little more. We got to make you look like a real piece of shit before we rig your car up. Because who in their right mind has a car like a lot of these? That's what I
Yeah,
would always
bruh.
think when they would go initially check out the cars. And, we're little kids. But I'm like, why is there so much shit in there? They like dump garbage bags full of shit in there. Of like rotten old apples and shit. People are like, what the fuck, man?
Probably
you just fucked up my car.
take a piss in the back seat.
Yeah. They would do nasty shit to these cars,
Alright.
man.
And then they film it. It's like, oh my god, did somebody piss in your back seat, man? We gonna fix that, bro. We gonna put some new double D's in the back of
Yeah,
that shit.
And it's funny because it's an exhibit reaction segment. That's basically what's going on because you just have him come over and you go, yo, is that shit in your back seat?
What the fuck, bro?
Wow, our mic just took a big fat shit. Did you hear that?
Yeah, bro. We just don't
Speaking
have
of
those
shits.
DMX mics, bro.
No, we got to get that. And we gonna rock. We got to get those mics. I don't know where those come from, but shout out to those microphones.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Coffee. Shout out to Das Coke.
Shout out to Dazbog.
Das Bug.
Dazbog. Dazbog coffee.
When you need to have a lot of energy and jitterness in an instant.
When you want to feel like a communist first thing in the morning, grab a cup of Dazbog.
Das Bug.
I'm just gonna shit on everything today.
Bro, that's the whole point of it, bro.
It's kind of mood I'm in most days.
Dude, I feel it, bro. Shout out to taking shits.
Yep, taking your shit out on other people.
Shout out to it being smoky as fuck in here and all
Oh,
three of us being high as
Dude,
fuck.
I'm gonna have to like air this place out and do all of my laundry because all my shirts are
Bro,
gonna smell like
I'm
weed.
Fucking baked, bro. We smoked some of like the greatest. We fucking smoked a bubble joint. We smoked fucking two glorious ass strains,
This
bro.
Kim Jong Un is on
Ki-
fire.
Dude, that shit is some fucking dank, bro. Fucking dizzle dank.
Shout out to exclusive cannabis.
Yup. Always coming through, bro. We got you. We got you on the weed, bro. I
Yes,
didn't
indeed.
smoke this kind. I don't even think I've smoked this one yet, bro.
I don't think you have because I just skipped you.
Dude, you fucking bastard.
Take a few puffity puffs off that while I remind these people to go rate, review, and subscribe on all the platforms you listen to this podcast. I wish I had this much energy the entire podcast. For some reason, it just hit me. But here we fucking are. Don't forget Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know where Spotify is, right? That's where Joe Rogan just got a big deal.
Yep.
There's huge podcasts over there. We're a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're on that platform. That's pretty dope.
Yes,
we're not-
indeed.
We're not quite that.
We're on a level.
We're
you
not
know,
quite-
we're getting,
we're not
getting
even-
there.
Not even close to on that level yet, but hey, we're also available over there. All the major platforms, podcasts on YouTube, Stitcher, Player FM, literally everywhere. And we always have the video version of this podcast available on YouTube, unless we talk about election stuff and then they cut it out.
Yep.
So we're going to try to avoid doing that.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
don't get mad at me for saying, what did I say? Baby poop 2020 or something? What did I? Oh, birds 2020. Yeah. I don't know, man. Don't take that
Lord
seriously.
knows.
I'm just fucking around because it's
But
election time.
Check us out, yo. Check us out anywhere you see us, yo. YouTube, subscribe, please. Just check us out on Spotify. Just keep checking us out, yo, because we're going to keep producing content. You can listen anywhere first to this episode, wherever you want to listen. We're talking about shit and talking about shit that's going on in life. So it's kind of like stepping stones. So check
And
it
if
out.
you subscribe and turn your notifications on for whatever podcast app that you use, you will know every time we drop a new episode, which the audio versions are available at 4:20 Tuesday and Thursday every fucking week. We
Damn
never miss it,
straight.
baby.
So if you like getting high at 4:20 and you like doing it on Tuesdays and Thursdays or pretty much any day of the week, then fucking, yo, come and check us out, yo. Because we're going to be there.
Yeah, we're going to be smoking. Angelica just tapped out.
Dude, how you going to tap, bro?
I gotta go to work.
Oh, yeah, you're right, huh?
Shit.
Yeah.
We love you.
Deuces.